The breeze pressed visitation hour hands on the glass, like the tide was coming in on our hourglass beach. Waves of you retreated from the pain like a falling leaf. But the early morning is built for heavy conversations like these. You knew I wanted to build you a window, a secret, someplace solely between you and me. I never let myself. I feared being on the reflective side of a one-way mirror. I wanted to shatter the glass to find out if you were on the other side, or at least if the man looking back at me could bleed. Give me those 7 years of bad luck. I'd take an incarcerated heart if I could trust you with the key. I wanted to shape those shards of glass into a disco ball to show I could break for you, I could shine for you. I wanted to build you something. And at our start, my mind was soft as clay, impressionable, ready for milestones to adhere to my blank slate. But as the days went on, there was more scratch, less score. There were days you smiled big enough for me to feel like I was the only one who knew how many teeth you had. And nights you smiled just enough to make me feel like I embarrassed you. Like there was a better option hiding on the other side of my bed sheets. I knew from our first real conversation. I said that I've always been able to find the best in people, but haven't let anyone find the worst in me. Your eyes nodded like it was a crease our blueprints shared. The first time we unfolded our insecurities like backwards origami. I thought we were sculpting an open parentheses, but as we unwrap each other now, I find a box inside of a box. Your presence has gotten smaller and smaller, and on the other side of 4 seasons later, I still feel parenthetical. Like a mix CD you used to like when you were younger, like a footnote in one of your museums. If Simon says losing love is like a window in your heart, I know I'm not following his lead, because there was never a window. No wooden cross for me to bear. The feigned transparency of tinted glass yields more questions than answers. I didn't lose love, and I'll tell you in a poem, because a prospect pirouetting on a horizon still seems a world away. I wish I could stop trying to use these words to fill my empty spaces, but only I know how much I'd rather ask you to dinner than write this fucking eulogy to something I question ever lived. They say the quickest way to get over a girl is to turn her into art. And this is probably the only non-love poem anyone has ever written about you, but the more I write, the more I realize that I know I'm only writing because I know that you'll hear it. Maybe need some fresh air. Open a window to let the breeze caress your cheek once again.